Exoprimal is a great game being kneecapped by Capcom. Let me explain. I'm not sure what the strategy here is from Capcom. They dropped this AAA studio-priced game less than a month before their flagship Street Fighter VI. They don't really advertise it, as far as I can tell, and then they just sort of let it stew. The biggest news seems to be that it's available on Xbox Game Pass. That's how I learned about it, with a user I follow on Twitter. Oh, sorry, Elon. X. Now, I guess. Talking about it and trying it out and enjoying it. And since we're less than a month away from Armored Core 6, and I'm hungry for some mecha content, I figured I would try it out. Now, here lies an issue with this review, as I am simply renting this game for $1 from Xbox. Since they have a promotion, my thoughts are not going to be the same as those of you who may buy this at full price. Please keep this in mind. I can't really support this as an $80 purchase. However, for the Game Pass's $14 a month, yeah, I mean, if you already have it, you should definitely try it out. Let's jump to the end right quick and just get this out of the way. I am having a ton of fun with this game. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm pretty close as far as I can tell, and I'm going to continue to play it. I do recommend everyone trying it out, and if I had to give it a score, I'd give it 7.5, maybe a light 8 out of 10. The story is fun, the gameplay is wild, the game functionally works very well, passing grade scores across the board. The only really big con I can think of is that it doesn't really explain itself. Let me explain. During your first 2 hours, you generally do the same sort of missions in the same 2 levels as it slowly drip feeds you the storyline. I would not think less of you for thinking that this is all there is to the game. There's no real hints that it's going to change this up at all. However, at a certain point, all of a sudden, the map pool opens up, the types of objectives you have opens up, and it starts throwing boss battles at you, huge visual spectacles at you, and the plot starts to become a lot more fun, with the characters starting to get little cutscene moments that are actually quite well done. My favorite so far is... Here, I'm just going to let it play it out for a second.
Blessing.
3.
Cool.
Are you joking?
This is real. Come
Ace,
on.
are you using time travel to cheat? Look at me, be honest.
Excuse me, Elders. If you were starting a new game, could you deal me a hand?
Santa, you told a joke.
A joke often employs a double meaning. The comparison of my manipulator to a hand of cards. Also, Ace is cheating.
I knew it.
You monster.
I can't believe
This
you.
whole time.
Wow.
For shame. You should be ashamed.
Give it back. All of it. I know how much it is.
Making the main protagonist a dirty cheat is a bold choice. I'm just here for it. The main character is your typical mute protagonist. However, they give him/her so much personality during the course of the game that it really feels like a fully fleshed out character that simply doesn't verbalize very often. The supporting cast is also pretty fun. The weakest of the crew, the female lead, is a little hard to deal with at the start. I also seriously think she looks like an anglerfish at certain angles. However, she starts to grow on you as her place in the storyline becomes more understood, cemented, and she's given more time to be fleshed out.
Hey, what's all this? You never do a group hug on this ship? Now the chief.
The plot has some predictable story beats, but for the most part is enjoyable. You spend a lot of time being toyed with by the AI known as Leviathan, and you do a great job making him very, very hateable, but not at all annoying. It takes a little while to get the ball rolling with some of the other baddies, but once they're properly introduced, they are a joy to fight against. I think graphically this game is pretty great. They went with a very specific art style here and they nailed the landing. Nothing too groundbreaking here, but mixed with its perfectly fine performance, especially when there are a few hundred monsters on screen, you won't be left complaining, I don't think. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Exoprimal. I really wish Capcom dropped this as like a $20 title so I could grab myself in the crews of copies to play together, but I guess everything has to be $80 now, even if it doesn't really make sense. I just hope this game does so well on Game Pass, Capcom supports it for at least a little while longer. I'm told it's getting a Street Fighter collab, which is, quite frankly, insane and insulting. This game screams collab with Monster Hunter, collab with Dino Crisis, fuck, collab with Turok for God's sakes. Okay, I don't really know who owns Turok anymore, and I'm too lazy to check out, but the collab writes itself. It's right there. I'll leave you now with a few minutes of footage without commentary and whatever music I think I can get away with on YouTube these days. There's more coming soon, including anime reviews on the B channel. Link is on screen and in the description below. You know the drill. Please leave a like if you liked it, and please consider subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know where the barrier is. Oh, look at that. We just had one of these available to us, and we just ignored it? Triceratops, lend me your strength! Hello, friends. Goodbye, Steve. I got 3 of them. Feeling good about that. If that doesn't put us in the lead, I don't know what will. Ability, right? This is potentially it. Boom! Goes to dynamite. Let's go. What the fuck is that? Can I shoot it down? Can I get rid of it? What the fuck? That ain't no dinosaur I ever seen.